So it's really important for our team to be on top of new emerging areas of research and to really put out robust and rigorous pieces of research, which are not just rigorous and robust, but also practical. So a lot of our knowledge work, our research work, is really in kind of three broad categories. It fits into broadly those three categories. The first is this whole important topic of future of work, where the big focus for us is anything digital, really. Not just how the digital developments are affecting the labor market and the job market, but also how technology, digital technology, is creating new types of solutions. So for example, this big report that I mentioned about the gig economy, platform-enabled jobs, but also how technology might be developing better ways in which we match young people with their jobs, in other words, job matching platforms, or how technology is coming up with new ways in which people with disabilities can now also access different types of jobs. How AI, for example, is affecting the job market and how it might be creating new tools for even agripreneurs, as we call them. There are digital solutions for young people in the agricultural value chain. So a lot of the topics which we club under future of work, really developments in technology and how they are affecting the job market. And the second pillar really of our research work is on inclusion. Because one thing important is to make sure people are not left behind. So gender is a big focus for us. Like, how do we think about tweaking designs, tweaking programs to make sure women are not left behind, and that the program itself is really reaching women. And sometimes you need to design the program in an entirely different way. So women, people in rural areas, people with disabilities, refugees. So this whole topic of inclusion and how practically you might include people who have these disadvantages to be reached with youth employment programs. That's kind of the second bunch of work that we do. And the third is really, as I mentioned earlier, frontier topics. A lot of them are areas where not a lot of attention has been paid previously. Just an example of that is developments in the creative economy. Now we think this is a very exciting sector. Why? Because not just that music and dance and drama and films and fashion are also undergoing a lot of change with technology, and not just because that they will provide jobs, but also a lot of them are important source of jobs for women. But we think that this is a sector which also has a very interesting opportunity to provide voice. The creative voice for young people is really important. So that's a sector we worked on quite a bit, and we've actually created a new alliance with GIZ on really promoting this sector to support inclusion and diversity. Another frontier topic we really are kind of digging deep on is the circular economy, and how we need to be really looking at developments in the circular economy from a jobs agenda. Then again, developments in the blue economy, what that means for new types of jobs. So these are the three sort of big buckets, and under that we've done quite a bit of work. And please do visit our website to access some of these new discussion notes and knowledge briefs and research work that we've been doing over the years.